The Earth people who can think are so frightened by those who cannot. The dead. The dead.
Listen, if you talk to Charles, he probably told you that I was assigned to the case of the missing boy.
Hey guys, Friday the 13th Blood Loss is available now. Get your copy from Indiegogo today. I'm Anthony. This is Mandy. We're the team behind Forever Entertainment. Tonight we have some very special guests for you. But first, before we bring them out, we have to give a very special thank you to Michael Claude Thomas from the B-Movie Monsters for allowing us to use their song Plan 9 in our intro video. Plan 9 is available on streaming platforms all across the Monsterverse. Make sure to go download Plan 9 today from the B-Movie Monsters.
It seemed like you were reading from a teleprompter.
There's no it's all natural. We have some very talented actors on with us tonight from some of our upcoming projects, including Boredom and Bloodshed, Horror Hound Bites, and Killer Pizza. How cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. All right. So anything we should talk about before we bring them out? Boredom and Bloodshed's filming August 21st to the 24th. This is your final week to join the cast through Indiegogo. After this, you are out of luck.
Yeah, if you don't do it, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. You should. The prices are the lowest that I think they've been. We have some really good deals there, and everything about the movie is going to be better than the last one. And you should sign up today.
Yeah. It'll be an unforgettable experience.
That is true.
You might die.
You might die. You might actually die. All right. Anyway, let's bring out the cast members. We have someone on tonight with us who's very near and dear to my heart. Award-winning everything, I think. Author of the year.
I'm already on here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got to introduce the next person. Hang on. No, a friend of mine, local actor who's super talented, has done a whole lot of stuff in the relatively small amount of time that he's been acting. He's done a lot of cool things. He just wrote a children's book called "The Dog on a Log." Dog on a Log. I see him back there. He's like giving me the thumbs up, thumbs down. All right. Let's just bring him out. It's from Friday the 13th, Blood Loss, and Killer Pizza, in Boredom and Bloodshed. It's Phil Petranto. Oh my God. How cool is this?
Good to see you two again.
It's good to see you, Phil. You already know what we have to ask you. You've been on before. We've asked you before, but we're going to see if the answer has changed any. You know that we're filming Killer Pizza, and we announced that Nancy Ann Ritter from Scream would be in Killer Pizza. And ever since we made the cast announcement, anytime we have a guest on the show, we always ask, what's their favorite scary movie? So, Phil,
That's not what we asked.
what do we ask? Go ahead, ask him.
We asked what's your favorite scary ice cream?
What's your favorite scary ice cream?
Probably ice cream with a lot of nuts in it. I'm not really a nut and ice cream fan. So yeah, that would be my scariest ice cream, any flavor. But the scary movie kind of changed. I think I told you guys originally it was like the Trilogy of Terror, and you guys are like, what's that? With Karen Black from back in the day. But the original Friday the 13th movie, and I want to tell you something. I was thinking about this. That darn Artie Lehman, that was the scariest stuff for me as a kid, because after he jumps out of the lake at the very end, I was so afraid to go near ponds, lakes for the longest time. I'd always like eyeball and looking to see if there was somebody in the water. So I'd have to go with the original Friday the 13th. Is probably my favorite scary movie.
It's the best Friday the 13th movie.
It really is. It was just creepy all on the board, and that ending just like put me over the edge, and it stuck for a long time. So thanks, Ari. I appreciate it.
Mandy likes Friday the 13th Part 2. That's her favorite Friday the 13th film.
Yeah, they were.
There's a lot of cheesiness to it, and then Jason actually is the killer. So, sackhead Jason. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely, yeah. And then I remember it was Part 7 became the first 3D one or something like that, and then he was in space and just started just going.
Part 3 was 3D. Yeah, I like the space one too.
Yeah,
yeah, it was Part 3 was 3D.
How can you go wrong?
And then it's Freddy versus Jason.
And there's
all right, so we have something.
Blood Loss is pretty good. I gotta check that out, guys.
Yeah, that's the first one. I meant after Blood Loss, then the original, then so Friday the 13th Blood Loss is out. You guys check it out today. We're gonna say hello to some friends here, and we're gonna do it in the in a way that we've never really done it before. This might bomb pretty hard. This might bomb pretty hard. We're gonna give it a shot though. All right, Christy Bailey says, "Hello, Rebel in the house. What's up?" All right. Karen Deal says, "Hey y'all, what's up?"
Yo, where's Duke?
Thriving in chaos is Rebel again. You're not tricking me, Rebel. We know it's you. Adam Begin is here. He says, "Hey, you amazing people, what's up?" Alec Johnson says, "What's up, everyone? What's up?" All right.
It's like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Adam Begin says, Adam Begin likes Jason Takes Manhattan. Guys, if you're in the comments, we want to know what your favorite scary movie is and what is your favorite Friday the 13th movie. Let us know in the comments below. Karen Deal's laughing. Okay. What's up, everyone? Let's see.
Do you have to play it because you said it?
No, I don't. All right. But we have more people waiting in the wings. Let's bring out more guests. It's going to be a good time. Who's it going to be? Which guest are we bringing out next?
Hold on. That one.
This one?
This one? Yeah, let's go with that one.
All right. Next, we're bringing out from Horror Hound Bites, the coolest guy I've ever known. This is Evan Gassman. Oh my God. I
Oh
told
my
you.
God, it's really Evan.
It's the
Told me that
real
you were going to be on, but I didn't believe him.
Evan. We have to ask you a very important question, but before we do that, Kirk Douglas is saying, hi, guys.
What's up?
All right. Evan, since it's your first time on the show, we have to ask you a very important question. What's your favorite scary movie?
My favorite scary movie is probably Midsummer.
Midsummer, okay. I like that movie.
You liked it until I said I liked the ending. And then you're like, you liked the ending because she had her boyfriend killed.
You just told everyone the ending.
Darn, I was just gonna.
Well,
watch
that's why you put spoiler alert in front of the beginning, because I'm going to tell everybody everything.
Alec Johnson says, my favorite scary movie would have been Terrifier 2. I've only seen one Friday the 13th movie, so which one was it? Let us know. Was it Friday the 13th Blood Loss? And if not, then why not?
And you got a lot to get.
No, it's not. If not, why not? It's if not, you're wrong.
Thriving in Chaos says, that's why we love you, Mandy. And Kurt Douglas says, LOL. But Amanda Carter says, hello, everyone.
What's up?
All right. We got a
I
couple
don't think
more
Bill's
guests.
ever going to think that's going to get old.
Couple more guests waiting in the
He just
wings.
keeps laughing.
I'm going to keep doing it as long as Phil keeps laughing, I think.
I just said it's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, the word of the day.
It is. We have a couple more guests to bring out. And by the way, I'm going to keep doing it as long as people keep saying hello. I know people watch this and don't say anything. Make sure you say hello so we can play the freaking video. Stephanie Hilbish says, hey, y'all.
You did it.
What's up?
All right.
Oh my God, don't do that, Phil.
All
No offense.
right. So we got a couple more people waiting in the wings. We have the incredibly awesome, super amazing, the moderator of the Forever Entertainment group page, Hattie the Headless Bull Rider from Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate, the super talented actress from Boredom and Bloodshed and Killer Pizza.
Mandy Colman.
Mandy.
Man.
Oh my God. How cool
That's
is
the best
this?
name ever.
All the cool people are here tonight. This is
Do you
sweet.
have your Hattie thing with you?
Oh
You
no,
wanna
it's
figure-
downstairs.
Oh,
Oh,
that's all
brought it up too.
God.
All right. Ask Mandy what her favorite scary movie is.
Okay, Mandy. What's your favorite scary movie, and why are you gonna say blood loss?
Favorite scary movie is a toss-up. I'm gonna stick with my last answer. It's a toss-up between Saw and the Conjuring series. Love those two.
Oh.
See, she didn't say blood loss, so you need to mute
Totally
her.
avoided that.
Hang
What's
on.
Who said
Sorry.
hello?
Josh says, hey, everyone. Hope all of you are having a good
Oh,
evening.
I see.
I accidentally showed it and then took it down and I went, damn, I'm not going to play the video. All right. So her favorite movie was
She said a toss up between The Conjuring and what was the other one?
Saw.
Saw.
Those are good ones.
Those
I-
are good
I-
ones.
I haven't received my Blood Loss DVD yet, so I can't say that's my favorite yet.
It's in the queue. It's a
I don't
possibility.
want to hear the excuses.
It's a
It's-
possibility. All right. Let's see. We
You're going to
have
the corner.
done almost everybody. We have one more actress waiting in the wings, making her debut, her official worldwide debut in Boredom and Bloodshed.
Yes, Boredom and Bloodshed.
Super talented, up and coming actress,
She's gonna be the killer in our movie.
joining us by way of Thriving in Chaos.
Killer.
All right. This is Christina Spencer. Oh my God! How cool
What's
is
up?
this? All right. So, Christina, what's your favorite scary movie?
I'll go old school. It is always, when I was a kid, it gave me nightmares, and to this day, I still have an occasional nightmare. The Body Snatcher movie. Just something about being afraid of everybody and not knowing who to trust really like triggered my fear.
That's a good movie. The only issue is I don't think there's a movie that's actually ever scared me.
Amanda says, I recently watched A Night with the Devil. Liked it more than I thought I would. Did you see that?
Yeah, that one's good.
I like that one. Have you guys seen A Night with the Devil?
Is that newer? I don't think I've seen it.
Came out maybe like a year or two ago, something like that. Right?
It was a
About
Shudder
a year ago.
Film.
It's pretty good. It was one of the better
It's
Shudder
about a
films.
TV, like a nighttime TV host guy, kind of like a Johnny Carson type guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God!
Is that the one that was based on the serial killer that went on the?
Yeah, Josh corrected. Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah, Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah.
No, it's a completely fictional movie. Watch it.
All right, another one for the queue.
Do it.
Watch it now.
All right. So
Do it.
we have Brian Dorn in the comments. He's saying, "Greetings, everyone."
Uh-oh.
What's up?
All right. Hey, Brian.
Things that make him happy.
Brian is going to be in Boredom and Bloodshed. He has a big role in that. We're super excited to film with him in August.
Nice.
All right. So we got all the comments covered, I think. Evan Gassman, what is your character in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate?
My character is Travis, and it is a paranormal vlogger. And yeah.
That is the coolest thing I've ever heard. So Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate is our original web series starring some super talented actors like Evan Gassman. It stars the mistress of the macabre, everyone's favorite horror host, Mary Kate, and of course, horror icon Beatrice Bupley, who is Amanda Kruger in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, but she's Pamela Voorhees in Friday the 13th Blood Loss, and she's Madam Midnight and Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate. Hold on.
But for those who don't know, Madam Midnight is actually a character who's going to be telling nightmare bedtime stories. So I thought it would be funny to have Freddy Krueger's mom tell the nightmare bedtime stories. But before we get too far and out of like context with it, I wanted to say that his character's name is Ghosted by Travis. It's his vlogging episode name, and he's going to be in one of the TV segments, the Haunted TV segment.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. That's okay. All right. So yes, really enjoy working on this show. It's a lot of fun. All of the roles for this are done at home. So all the acting roles are done remotely, or they're voice roles that are recorded at home. It's been a lot of fun doing table reads, seeing all the characters come together. I don't know a lot about your characters until we actually do the table reads together, and that's when I find out. That's also the first time I read the script. So I don't read the script ahead of time. I just get to the table read, and then whatever we do together is I'm seeing it in real time, or I'm trying to. Evan, what made you want to get involved with Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate?
So just like seeing all the Facebook posts about it and stuff, it really appealed to me. And I just normally do writing as a hobby, and I'm an author, and I've wanted to get into more like creative things like acting. And so since I saw it and it appealed to me, I just thought it was like the perfect opportunity to get started with something. So I signed up for it.
Very cool. So this is your the first project that you've gotten involved with, right?
Yep.
Yeah, this is a really good one because so many of the people are helpful, and they really want to support each other. There are a lot of people involved with the project that have never done any acting before, and so it's just a great way to get started. You're with people that are going to be easy to work with and fun and so forth. And Stella Ruiné is here. She says, "Hi, everyone." No, she says, "Hi, friends."
Hey,
What's up?
All right, and then we have Brian Elam from the Talking Shit podcast. He says, "What's happening, y'all?"
What's
All right. Karen Deals here. She says, "I'm so excited about Horror Hound Bites. It sounds so fun." Karen Deals going to be in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate. How cool is that? She's going to be a ghost in the show. That is pretty cool. Joshua Hancock from Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate is here. He says, "Hey, gang.
What's up?
All right." And then we have Josh says, "Awesome, Evan. I've co-written some novels. What do you write?"
So I write a lot of different things. My only published piece right now is I'm in this anthology called Weatherly Lane. It's like a horror anthology where all the stories take place in the same haunted house. So I guess right now I'd say I write horror.
Nice.
But I do, in the future, I do want to write in other genres like science fiction.
Evan actually sent us a copy of his book
Very
for it to be in one of the episodes of Horror Hound Bites.
That is super cool.
He sounds like a future scriptwriter to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fiction, horror.
Yeah. We're going to have to talk, Evan. We're going to have to figure it out. Brian Elam says, "LOL, effing love it." Josh Gersh says, "Joshua Hancock, sup, Josh?" Josh Gersh, did you have some part of writing Gone with the Dead? Let me know in the comments. I think I saw your name there.
Oh,
All right.
cool.
Alec Johnson says, "I'm not an actor, but I'm a musician." Well, Alec, you could get your music in the movie or get your music in the show. It's a perk that we offer through Indiegogo. You can get it featured in Boredom and Bloodshed in August. You get full credit for it. I am on IMDb and in the end credits of the film. Same thing with the show. You get your song in an episode. And what's cooler than that?
You know what that kind of reminded me of? I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV. Sorry.
All right. Stella says
Yeah, we'll move it.
to Evan, "It sounds like an awesome anthology. Where can we get it?"
It's available on Amazon. If you just go to my Facebook page, it's I have it like pinned on there.
Very cool. Brian Dorn, author here too, wrote a book on my real life paranormal investigations. That's
cool.
pretty sweet. Let us know where to get the book. Let us know in the comments. Post a link in there. All right. Mandy, aka Hattie, the Headless Bull Rider. What made you want to get involved with Boredom and Bloodshed?
I just got super excited about being in Horror Hound Bites and just working with everybody in there. It's been a lot of fun. So as soon as I saw that opportunity with Boredom and Bloodshed, I jumped on it. So super excited for it.
And this
Very
is your
cool.
first time acting in anything, correct?
Horror Hound Bites.
Yeah, with Horror Hound Bites, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Hey,
And then she's going to be a part of Killer Pizza with Phil Petranto.
Yeah.
Phil, what made you want to get involved with Killer Pizza?
you guys, of course, I've worked with you before. You guys are awesome. You do great work. Mandy.
I made an offer he couldn't refuse.
Yes, you did. We did the trailer together, which was a lot of fun, and the storyline, I got hooked, man. It's awesome. Looking forward to it. Eli.
Very cool. Let's go to Christina Spencer. Christina, what made you want to get involved with Boredom and Bloodshed?
Who doesn't want to be in a horror movie? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
it would be anybody's dream to be in a movie. And here I am, 46 years old. I'm going to be in a horror movie. That's amazing. And for me, it was a luck of chance that I got involved with the project because somebody was going to have the role. And unfortunately, because of her schedule, she couldn't do it. So I was able to step in and take that role for her. And I'm super excited. I've never done anything like this before.
Very cool.
That's awesome. We're super excited to work with you. You'll be on set with us for multiple days, filming different
2
scenes.
days, I think.
2 days.
Mhm.
And let's see which. Okay, we'll go to the comments in a second here. But okay, so you'll be on set with us for Boredom and Bloodshed, playing a fun character. You'll be involved with our party scene and other scenes. Have you always wanted to be an actress? Did you try acting when you were like in school or
Well,
anything like that? Or
No, I was the shy kid, believe it or not, in the back of the room. Like, please don't notice me. I don't want the attention. And then as an adult, I just kind of stopped, pardon my language, giving up and started to be the real me. And if you like me, you like me. And so far, I've had positive feedback with all the things that I've done and the crazy antics I get up to. So, be yourself, man. Just be yourself. That's the advice I give. No matter your age.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
very cool. Alec Johnson says, awesome. I'll definitely check out the Indiegogo. Thank you, Alec. Josh Gersh says, he wrote very minimal on that project, On with the Dead, but yes, I wrote the news reports that play over the opening credits, and the director decided to give me a writing credit on it. I was way more involved in writing Midnight Maniac, co-wrote it with my writing partner, the novels, Morgan Quaid and Justin Smith. So Justin Smith's the director. Sort of coincidence, I think. I believe I edited a very small part of that opening credit scene that you wrote the thing for. So it's I did some of the color grading, I think, on some of the zombies in the beginning, and some of the ones like throughout the film. But in that part, I think there's a couple like split-second clips that I did for him. All right, Ghost Professor. Okay.
Hi, Stella.
What's your book, Brian? Where can I find it? I love supporting authors like myself. Yeah, Brian, let us know in the comments if you haven't already. We'll get there in a second. But first, Crystal Lynn Masterson says hi.
What's up?
You've just been what's up?
All right. Man, I'm dying to be part of this. I can't afford to buy the perks, but I would do anything. Sharing always helps. We do competitions sometimes, contests and things where you can share the campaign and help us spread the word. And then we offer things like thank you credits and other stuff. You just have to keep your eye open for that. We also do like installment deals. So if you need to put a little bit down at a time, we can do something like that. Just let us know. Let's see. Somebody's saying, okay, I don't know why it's not letting me show this here. There we go. Ghost Professor is one of the bestest humans I've ever met. Love you, bestie. Brian Dorn says,
Love you.
thriving. Brian's book, Thriving, is available on Hulu Publishing. It's on private right now, but I'm trying to get it public. Okay. Josh says, small world, haha. Yes, sir. Thriving, otherwise you get it through me. Okay, we'll contact Brian and get a copy of his book, Thriving. Thriving in Chaos says, send me a copy, LOL. And Crystal Lynn says, what's up? All right. So, let's see. We are about 9:36.
Where did that voice come from?
Is there anything you wanted to ask them before we let them plug their other projects and stuff?
Okay, let's see. Well, Mandy upset me and made me cry because she doesn't have her little Hattie figure with her. I already mentioned that Evan sent us a copy of his book, and he's going to be ghosted by Travis on Horror Hound Bites. We have Phil Petranto, who we already talked about him enough. So with Chris,
yeah, we'll go over all that too.
So with Boredom and Bloodshed, because we're going to be filming at the end of next month, let's see who's excited about actually being on set.
Hey, I'm looking forward to filming here at my place. You guys are doing a scene for Boredom and Bloodshed with the Christian Bester. Looking forward to.
Yep, Christian Bester, Boredom and Bloodshed, starring. We should have mentioned starring award-winning actor Christian Bester from Law and Order SVU. He was Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th Blood Loss. He's on FBI Most Wanted, and he's doing a bunch of other like big things that he's told me about that I don't think I'm allowed to mention. But super cool getting to work with him again. We loved working with him on best guy ever. I always try to give him as much credit as I can. I don't think he watches anymore, so I stopped doing it. Christian, what happened?
Oh, did you know? You know what we forgot to tell you, Phil?
What's that?
It's a nude scene.
No. No.
It's not.
No, it's not.
I just wanted to see Phil's expression, like his reaction.
Rebel Phoenix says she's excited to be on set. Yep, she'll be in multiple scenes. Crystal Lynn says, I'm excited and have been super into it since I met Mary Kate on the set of Clown Motel 3. You guys rule. Thank you so much. She says she would do it, LOL. Brian Doran says, I'm excited to start filming, waiting for the script and can't wait to get started. Yep, so we'll have all that stuff sent out soon. We'll go over it for about a month, and then we'll be together filming in August 21st.
Yes.
So
it's
I'm excited.
It is coming up. It is coming up soon. Let's see. Okay. Is there anything that you actually want to ask them before we let them plug their stuff?
It's because I wanted to see, like, with the ones that were actually going to be on set and everything, like who's looking forward to it. I'm pretty sure that maybe Christina Spencer has some questions about what it would be like and everything with being on set for the first time, because she did say that this is kind of like, who wouldn't want to be in a horror movie at the age she's 46. She finally gets to do it.
So your question is, do they have questions?
No, yeah, I want to see if she has a question about it.
All right.
I think it would be interesting to see what she has to ask. Am I putting you on the spot?
Talk about being put on the spot a little bit. Let me think. Well, like, what's the average day like? I'm sure everybody wonders, like, when you're on set. Like, take us through the average day on set.
He's good for that.
Well, every day is going to be a little bit different. All movie making is hurry up and wait, which means hurry up and get there. Okay, now sit and wait for however long, and then we'll have some food. You know, we made sure that none of the cast members had allergies and things, certain things. So we'll have appropriate food there. One of your scenes will be in a local store here, which is pretty cool. The owner is super nice. So we'll be filming in this store that is like open all day, and then they're going to close. And then we're going in and filming like as soon as they close, and we'll be there for a couple hours or a few hours filming scenes with you and some of the other cast members. And then the next day we'll be at this warehouse. It's in this huge building downtown. But it's kind of like off to the side. It's like on a side street where like nobody, it's kind of like just the people that go to that building are there. So we're going to set up like a huge party scene. We have like one room to ourselves. We're supposed to stay in that room, but it's a Sunday and we're going to be there like overnight. So we're going to sneak out in the hallway and do scenes there and shoot some stuff outside before we leave, you know, in case it's a last minute thing or whatever. But it should be pretty fun. We'll have like a decent amount of people on set with us that day, but not so many that it's overwhelming. A lot of the people that are there, ones that you've already had some kind of contact with, like in the group chat, or Phil might be there on that Sunday.
Is it going to be an overnight shoot? Or?
Yeah. So Sunday, I'm fair warning.
Drink your coffee.
Sunday is going to be like, okay, so Sunday is going to be like, all right, show up at 7 a.m. and then you're going to go home at 7 a.m. the next day. that's
we had somebody in the comments say that.
Yeah,
about,
that's what
to expect.
Yeah.
Long
days. Brian saying long days. Yeah.
So
I'm
12-hour days sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. And you know, we do call sheets and everything. We try to stick to them. But because it's an indie film and we only have a certain amount of days to shoot and we only have you guys for a certain amount of time, it's like we want to keep you there, make sure everything gets filmed, and then we're like, oh, what if we did this? Because we have another 30 minutes. And what if we shot that? And what if we tried this? Or like, your thing might have like 2 lines, and then you get there and we're like, oh, and can you add these extra 3 lines? And so then we want you to learn that in like, a short amount of time, and then film it. And then, so now you have 5 lines, and then the movie comes out and you only have the 2 lines that we gave you in the first place. So that,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
A lot.
and so it's like that, like, yeah, like Phil was mentioning before the thing started that, like, blood loss is this different thing. So Phil had like all these different things. We filmed like 2 kill scenes with him, and then we had to like remake the movie pretty much. And so like a lot of this stuff got like rearranged and left out and totally changed. We shot all these scenes with 1 Jason actor. Then we went back and reshot every scene with Christian Bester instead. And then we had to use all that footage, and it was a totally different thing. That happens, it's unfortunately, it's kind of like anything can happen with indie films. Rewrites are going to happen. With this one, we will have, for anyone that saw Blood Loss, I think we did pretty well with the kind of resources that we had. With this one, I genuinely think that the cinematography is going to be a lot better. The audio is going to be a lot better. Some of the FX stuff that we have, even though it was great on Blood Loss, I think it'll, we're going to try some different things on this one too. It's just, I think every which way you can think about it is going to be a little bit better. And actually, I'll talk about, after you guys leave, I'll talk about some stuff that might interest everybody that's involved with our projects, and everybody that is thinking that they might want to get involved at some point. Stick around after these guys are done, and we'll talk about some more stuff at the end. But normal day on set is I'm going to be running around with like doing 30 different things, and Mandy's going to be doing a bunch of different stuff, and we're trying to get everything done on time. And it's all worth it in the end, because in November, Phil was with us. We had a nice premiere here. We had a good turnout for it. It was a nice day. Then after that, we put the film into a bunch of film festivals, and we won, like over a dozen awards, and they're actual winners, not just selected, not just nominated or whatever. It's actual first place winners. Best feature film, best international feature film, best makeup, best director, best actor, best actress. And so it gives us the motivation to go into this one, and we want to do even better with this, and then even better with the next one and the one after that. So a normal day on set can be a long day, it can be very tiring, but for me, it's what I want to be doing. So it's what I signed up for. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's
How can we prepare?
you can prepare by doing so you'll get sides for the role that you have, and then we'll set up a one-on-one like FaceTime thing like this, but in private, and we'll go over the thing. So you'll go over that, then we'll do the one-on-one FaceTime. We'll go over all the scenes. And then what we'll do is we'll have a table read with the whole cast, or with people that are in your scenes at least. And then we'll spend time going over the character and going over the scenes ahead of time. So some people don't want to do that. They say like, oh, no, I show up on set and I do it on the day. And that doesn't work. It doesn't work. They think it works, but it doesn't work. A lot of other indie projects are okay with that. We don't do it that way. We want it to be done a certain way, and we're pretty flexible. Sometimes people come up with good ideas on set, and we go with those ideas. Sometimes we listen, but we can't do what they want to try. We just don't have the time. But the best thing you can do, I think, is at least spend that time with us, because we're going to do everything that we can to try to get you ready to film on set. We want you to do a great job, and we're confident that you can do it.
Another thing is, it's on the call sheets and everything. It will have your times and everything to be not on set exactly, but in the vicinity and everything where we have everybody waiting and stuff. The best thing to do is to make sure that you're on time, even if you're not going to be filming for like another couple hours or something, or even if the filming runs over and your filming goes behind, you need to stay there, stay put. This way, if they need to switch things around, you're there to film. If they need to call you out and everything. It's just we had a lot of issues sometimes where the people just kind of disappear.
Disappear.
Yeah, there are some that weren't there. Well, the first time we filmed.
No. The last time we filmed, everybody was there. They're all on time. They were early. They knew their stuff. Rebel Phoenix says, can't wait till I win a bunch of awards for acting in your films. Stay tuned at the end of the episode because I'm going to talk about how you can win awards for being in this film. So that might be something you want to check out. All right. So anything else you want to ask these guys before I let them plug their stuff?
Yeah. I'm going to ask an off-the-wall question.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start with Phil.
Yes.
What was your first pet? And do you have any regrets, or did it become your favorite pet?
What was my first pet? My first pet. Which one was that?
What was that?
What was the question? What was the first?
What's your very first pet that you ever had?
Oh, my very first pet. Oh God.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I didn't have just a pet. I had pets. I had like a little pet store. I started out with a few. I had pet rats. I started out with 3 and ended up with 21 of them because they were all supposed to. And I just had a menagerie. I had rabbits. I had mice, hamsters. I had a pet store. And, yeah.
All right. Save your questions till the end.
What?
All right. Okay. Mandy Colman, if anybody wants to hire you to be a part of their projects, or if they're interested in getting you involved, are you open to them reaching out to you? And if so, what is the formal way for them to do that?
Sure, absolutely. You can get a hold of me through Facebook or Instagram are the 2 best ways to get a hold of me.
Okay, and if they want to follow you on Instagram or on other social media platforms, where can they find you?
Facebook is my name, Mandy Colman. And then Instagram, it's connected to my Facebook, so actually you can connect it through, I can't, for the life of me, off the top of my head, I can't remember what it's called, my handle on Instagram, but they're connected, so you can find it that way. You could probably just find it by searching my name, too.
Very cool. Mandy Colman, Colman. Zachary Scott is here. He says, hey!
What's up?
Hello, Zachary. All right. All right. Evan Gassman. If somebody wants to hire you or get you involved with their projects, are you open to doing that? And if so, how can they contact you?
Yes, absolutely. Anyone can message me on Facebook. That's the main thing I use for communication. So anyone could just shoot me a message.
So just Evan Gassman on Facebook. Look it up. He's pretty responsive. Phil Petranto. I'll come back to you in a second because I forgot to ask these guys something. So I'll go back to Mandy, actually. Mandy, is there anything that you wanted to talk about that we didn't get the chance to talk about? Is there anything that you wanted to mention or talk about or promote or anything that we didn't talk about?
Not really. You've kind of already called out what I'm working with. It's my first set of projects. So, yeah, Horror Hound Bites is what I got going on right now. And actually, as soon as I get done with this, I got to film for the next episode. So,
very cool. And then Evan, same question for you because I forgot to ask you too.
No, everything got covered that I wanted to talk about. This is my first acting project. My only other project is like the book that I was talking about earlier, but besides that, I don't have much going on.
Okay, awesome. Then Phil, I know you got the book and some other movies and stuff. So, first of all, if somebody wants to hire you or if they're interested in getting you involved with their project, are you open to doing that? And then how do they get a hold of you?
You can Phil Petranto is the key word. So Facebook, my IMDb profile, literally Google search Phil Petranto and tons of stuff will pop up. There's many ways to get a hold of me. So yeah, I'd say IMDb profile, Facebook, Actors Access. It's just Phil Petranto will bring all that up. So I'm always looking for the next gig. I'm hungry.
And it's highly recommended that you hire him because he's the coolest. So what is, I know you have some other stuff. Did you want to plug any other projects or anything else? Do you want to talk about the book?
Yeah. Well, yeah. If anybody hasn't bought it, yeah, if you have young children in your life, I wrote The Dog in a Log. Its age range is 4 to 12. I'm actually going to be doing a read for it out in the local Barnes & Noble, like a reading for kids. It's going to be probably on August 30th. So anybody local to Rochester, New York, it's going to be in Pittsford. Come down, and I'm going to read some children's books, have crafts, and read my book to them.
When is that?
Bunch of movies coming up that I'm in. I'm really excited. Another Friday the 13th, Jason Chapter 1. Is another fun film that we're going to be doing. And I got like 3 or 4 other ones. Just got hired as a background extra for a feature film, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, a lot of wheels in motion, my friend.
When was that reading?
Oh, the reading will be August. As of right now, it's not 100%. I'll put it on Facebook, but it's going to be August 30th at 11 a.m. at the Pittsford Barnes & Noble.
Okay, because if it gets moved closer, some of these guys that are coming to film could maybe stay an extra day and then see a reading. So are you doing signings too, or is it just a reading? Or if somebody comes up to you with a book, would you sign it, or how does that work?
Anybody who has the book, bring it. Absolutely, I love signing the books. Yep, 100%. So
cool. Let's see, and then Christina Spencer. If somebody sees this or sees the performance in Boredom and Bloodshed, and they're like, she'd be perfect for this role that we have, would you be open to maybe joining someone else's cast or doing another movie, or is this kind of like one and done?
Absolutely.
Or what do you think?
Absolutely. Okay. No. If that would sound like so much fun. And if they want to get a hold of me, they can always get a hold of Adam because he's my agent.
Adam Begin.
Or like, yeah, Adam Begin at Historically Haunted Booking.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. So if somebody wants to contact Adam, would they just do it through email or go straight to Facebook and go to Historically Haunting, or what is the easiest way for them to get a hold of that?
He does a lot of stuff on Facebook.
Okay.
So that would probably be the easiest, is look up the Historically Haunted Booking Agency and get a hold of Adam. Plus Adam does his own stuff. So he's pretty easy to find. With me, like in the way of projects, I was the original narrator for the Haunted Tales from the Old Rocking Chair podcast through the Riff Radio Network, and I'm getting ready to go back with them and do a horror history and haunting podcast, which is going to be more of an interview format instead of a storytelling format. I also have the horror history and haunting YouTube channel where I tell historically the story, the paranormal story, and the possible reasons for haunting at locations, cursed objects. That's why they call me the ghost professor, because I have a degree in parapsychology. So that's kind of my passion. What else am I doing? Oh, I have you can find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook group that's the Horror History and Haunting Facebook group. And I'm on TikTok. So I'm pretty easy to find. You know, look up Christina Spencer, see my smiling face. You know it's me.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about that we didn't get a chance to talk about?
I'm sure, but I can't recall right off the bat. Oh, they're going to hate me if I don't mention Thriving in Chaos, because I am like the third wheel to their unicycle. Like, I help out. I've been on their podcast a number of times because I do interviews if somebody needs a parapsychologist point of view. And I know a lot about paranormal and the history behind things and folklore. And I grew up here in the Appalachian Mountains, and that's where I live here in West Virginia. So I know a lot of the old folk tales from back in the day. So, but Thriving in Chaos, awesome crew, wonderful to work with. They make you feel comfortable, just as comfortable as I do now. So anybody want to check them out, you can find them on YouTube and Facebook.
Awesome. Okay, now is going to be the fun part of the show. We do like a quick blast of questions. We'll go from person to person, just ask fun things. I have a whole bunch of new questions so that it's a little bit different from all the other episodes. So it should be pretty fun. And then this is where you can ask them about their pets and stuff too, whatever you.
It's okay. Ask your questions.
Okay. Go. You join in too. You're part of the show still.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm here.
All right. We'll go to Mandy we'll go Mandy Colman. Why do we dream?
Why do we dream? Nothing better to do?
Evan Gassman, is Bigfoot real?
Yes.
Christina, is time travel possible?
Theoretically so.
Phil Petranto, can a fish get seasick?
When taken out of water.
Mandy Colman, can you
But wouldn't that
daydream?
be air sick?
Mandy Colman, can you daydream at night?
Sure.
Evan Gassman, He-Man or Thor?
Thor.
He's fired.
Christina, Mario or Sonic?
Mario, all the way.
Phil, Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift?
Oh, well, I'd have to go with Billie Eilish myself.
Mandy, Biggie or Tupac?
Biggie.
Evan Gassman, Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
LeBron James.
Christina, Lost Boys or Goonies?
Why'd you use that
that's
to pin those
painful.
against each other?
I would, yeah, right. Goonies, never say die. Hey, you guys! You
We'll
can't
go with
fail the
Phil. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings for me.
Mandy, Squid Game or Hunger Games?
Squid Games.
Evan, what is the best superpower to have?
Flight.
Christina, what is the best Kevin Smith movie?
I don't know.
Jay and Silent Bob.
He's done so many. Yeah, the Clerks, the Silent Bob movies.
This Mandy, here
I
with
agree.
me. Candyman or Pinhead?
Pinhead.
We'll go to Phil. The Exorcist or Jaws?
Oh, those both creep me out. I'd say Exorcist creep me out more though. Exorcist. Yeah.
Mandy Coleman, Labubu or Sunny Angels?
I'm going to say
know what those are?
I was going to say I'm going to say Labubu only because that's the only one I know what it is, but I still am not a big Labubu anything.
Labubu, that's just fun to say.
Labubu.
Evan Gassman, Mortal
like a
Kombat
boyfriend.
or Street Fighter?
He's my Labubu.
Street Fighter.
Christina, pretzels or chips?
Pretzels all the way.
Phil, who is the best Pokemon?
I like Charmander. I'll say Charmander.
Mandy Coleman, Stone Cold Steve Austin or Roman Reigns?
Stone Cold.
We'll go Christina, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, or Halloween Town?
Hey, that's not nice.
Halloween 3.
Halloween 3, she
Season of the
said.
Witch.
Oh, that's a good pick, but you still pinned it against Halloween Town.
Mandy, this one, Mandy. Sleepy Hollow or Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Edward Scissorhands. So
Okay.
We're
We'll
on
go
the
with
same page. I would have answered the same this time and last time.
We'll go with Phil Petranto, Goodfellas or The Godfather?
I'm gonna have to go with the OG, the Godfather.
Evan Gassman, Donkey Kong or Zelda?
Zelda.
Christina, what is the best Jack Black movie?
Hotel Libre.
Mandy Coleman, Child's Play or Jeepers Creepers?
Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, nice.
Go Phil Petranto, Mars Attacks or Independence Day?
Independence Day. Mars Attacks was fun.
Evan Gassman, desktop or laptop?
Desktop.
Mandy, this one. What is your favorite soda?
Favorite soda? Do I have a favorite one?
Do you?
He always tells me what I like.
You like Pepsi and Cherry Coke and root beer?
That's the Cherry Coke Zero.
Cherry Coke Zero. Christina, popcorn with a movie or candy with a movie?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, just
Mandy,
put the candy in the popcorn.
Mandy Coleman, what is your favorite number?
3.
And Phil Petranto, how old were you when you were born?
How old was I was born? I think I was 0 days old when I was born.
Can we talk about how old he is?
No. Evan Gassman. Evan Gassman. Okay, Evan Gassman, what is your favorite Quentin Tarantino film?
See, I don't even know who that is.
Oh no.
Christina Spencer, what is your favorite pinball machine?
I'm trying to think. Back to the Future.
Did you say Back to the Future?
Mhm.
That's a good one, Back to the Future.
We played that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right. What's your favorite pinball machine?
I like the Universal Monsters one.
Yeah. I like Elvira, Tales, Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt, I think, is my favorite. Yeah, and then Addams Family.
That's a big part of my childhood.
The Indiana Jones one is fun.
The Indiana Jones one is cool, but it ends really quick if you're not very good at it.
Well, you got to be good at it.
Phil Petranto, what is your favorite theme park ride?
Oh, theme park ride. God, I think it's called the Millennium in Ohio, Cedar Point. I think it's called the Millennium. It goes like 90 miles an hour roller coaster. It was awesome.
Mandy Coleman, what's your favorite movie soundtrack or score?
Oh shoot. I can't say. I don't know off the top of my head. There's so many of them.
All right, go ahead. Labyrinth, that is a good
That
one.
was good. Yeah.
That is a good
I want
one.
to talk to the Pied Piper, though.
What's who? What are you talking about?
That's Phil with the 21 rats. I want to know what happened to them.
What happened to him?
The Pied Piper. They went to a pet store, but I don't know what happened after that. Hopefully they
After you played music on a flute and they followed behind you.
Got them all there.
You got them all there.
Yep.
Evan
Okay,
Gassman.
go ahead.
Evan Gassman, do you have a dream role?
Dream role, like for acting?
Yep.
Probably not. I don't know. I kind of want to be in like a Hallmark movie.
Dude.
Christina, what is your favorite book?
Oh, that's hard. Because I've read a lot. Probably for me, because it was the one that had the biggest impact for the longest time was The Exorcist. Because I read it like 3 or 4 times because I was trying to figure out whether it was a mental condition or whether it was actually possession. So that was when I was in high school. So I've always just been obsessed with that book.
Phil, if you could own any car that was featured in a movie, which car would it be?
Oh God, I would probably like to own the car from the Back to the Future because that's where I want to go.
Mandy Colman.
Back to the past or Back to the Future?
Yeah, that's what I
Which
was
is
wondering
in
too.
the past now.
I'm like, does he want to go to the future?
You want to go back and forth, you know.
Okay,
There's
Mandy
only
Colman.
7 DeLoreans, I think.
Yeah, it's a DeLorean. Yep, DeLorean.
People have been asking all week. They've been sending in questions. They're like, when Mandy gets here, you have to ask her. Now that you're here, we're finally going to get the answer. Who is the best Batman?
Don't answer.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to Christina. What was the last movie you saw?
Oh gosh. I know I just watched something. I have ADHD, so my memory's bad. And I know we just watched a couple movies not too long ago, and I cannot remember what they were called. Isn't that horrible?
Evan, is there any movie coming out that you're excited to see?
I'm not even sure the movies that are coming out this year yet. So.
Oh, I have one I want to see tomorrow.
Okay. What?
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, is anyone going to go see I Know What You Did Last Summer? Mandy
I'm gonna
Colman?
go see it.
Yeah.
Is anyone excited to see Happy Gilmore 2?
No.
I just
Kind of, sort of.
unfortunately be able to watch it.
I wouldn't not watch it.
Oh,
All
I
right.
have a solution.
I would watch it just to
for
see,
Evan.
but
Okay.
Well, Evan said that he would like to be in a Hallmark movie. How about we make a horror film called Hallmark Movie and put Evan in it?
No, that's all right. All right. Well, this has been a lot of fun. Thank
the
you guys so much for hanging out with
anti-Hallmark
us tonight.
movie.
If you're watching at home, make sure to stick around until the end because we're going to go over some of that cool information I was talking about before. Phil Petranto, we're excited to work with you on Boredom and Bloodshed this summer. And then Killer Pizza, which reminds me, before I let you guys go, somebody did leave a comment. They had a question about Killer Pizza. There are some comments I missed here, actually. Let's go through them. Let's keep you guys on for a while. Let's see. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Okay. All right. We're going way far back.
Comment catch-up time.
Yeah.
Speed run.
Rebel says, thanks for the shout out. Zachary says, great question.
You're welcome.
Josh Kirsch says, yes, Phil, Lord of the Rings all day. Rebel says, Jay and Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back or Jay and Silent Bob the reboot? Let us know in the comments section. Zachary Scott says, Clerks 3. I love Clerks 3. Clerks 3, they're actually making a movie in it, which is pretty cool. Zachary Scott says, and Clerks 2 is also great. That is true. Well, Josh Gersh says, Mallrats or Chasing Amy for Kevin Smith films. Mallrats, I like Mallrats more than Chasing Amy, but both are good. Karen Deal, Christina, is that an exploding TARDIS picture behind you? Your video's a little blurry.
It is.
I can't see. Is there really a TARDIS behind you?
A picture.
Yeah, it's a picture of the exploding TARDIS from the series. I'm a Whovian. It's right here.
Oh. Can I have it?
No, you cannot have it. Josh
No,
is
it was a
saying,
gift from my youngest child. Sorry.
Phil says, Josh says, Phil, Charmander was always my starter. Did we just become best friends?
I was about to say that they're best friends now before you even asked it.
He was asking Phil.
Gosh.
I know. I was about to say that they're best friends now.
Okay, what is Phil saying though?
No, I said new bestie right there, man.
All right.
Great
All right. Brian says, these questions would be unfair to me. I would say neither to most of these. Let's see. Matthew White says, Godfather over Goodfellas. Josh Gersh says, School of Rock is over.
That's a good one.
Or that's his favorite Jack Black film. Paul McLean, who never said hello, says, what? Child's Play over Jeepers Creepers every time. Matthew White says popcorn is the best thing to eat with your movie. Matthew White never said hello either. Amanda Carter says she's back. Easy night, no snakes. She was putting her chickens away. Matthew White says Phil's found the fountain of youth. Josh says Evan is too young for QT. What was QT? Oh, Quentin Tarantino. Zachary Scott is laughing. Okay, that's good. That's good. Amanda says my favorite numbers are 7 and 13. Guys, if you're watching this, let us know in the comments. Do you have a favorite number? Some of you guys are going to probably think of bad numbers. Don't put those in the comments. All right. Zachary says, oh, I'm a sucker for the Metallica machine. I don't know why is he saying that, though? I don't know where did that come from? Metallica machine. Was that part of one of the soundtracks or something? Let us know in the comments, Zachary. What are you talking about? Let's see. Jeremy Hirsch is here. He says, just getting on. Hi, all.
What's up?
Right.
I said hi to the
All right. And then I lost all of the comments. Uh-oh. All right. Matthew White says, anything John Williams. Josh Gersh is asking Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? Yeah, what's up? Zachary's laughing. Hi, Josh. Christina. LOL. Christine? Is that what she's saying? Is that her favorite scary movie? Or is she talking to Christina? I don't know. Let me know. Please ask some of these questions when you have me on. Haha. No. Mandy
I'm not
Carter.
gonna ask you any questions, Josh.
Book Gerald's game freaked me
the
right out.
Christina
Cars.
car.
Oh, okay. They're talking about the car question. Got it. So Rebel's saying the car that you would want from a movie is Christine, and Amanda Carter says her favorite book is Gerald's Game, and the car she would want is also Christine. Josh says Jeremy Hirsch. Rebel Phoenix says Michael Keaton's the best Batman. Josh is saying Kevin Conroy is the best Batman. Matthew White is saying Godzilla -1. Was that the last movie you saw, Matthew? I'm not sure what the question was, but Godzilla -1 is definitely one of the best Godzilla movies. Michael McClin. Paul says, yeah, Val was a really good Batman in my opinion. Okay, so we got some Val Kilmer fans in attendance. Rebel says me. I don't know what she was saying. Me too, because I don't know. Josh says great film. Rebel says me again. Maybe she's excited to work on set. Maybe that's what it was. Amanda says Nobody 2. Is that a movie? Is Nobody 2 a movie? Let me know what Nobody 2 is, because none of us know. Rebel Phoenix says, also me. Zachary says, this was absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Zachary. Paul McLean is laughing. Okay. Rebel Phoenix says, Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back is the best Kevin Smith film. But then she says, Mallrats. Okay. And then her favorite Pokemon is Mewtwo. She says Mewtwo is the shit. Karen Deal says best Kevin Smith film is Yoga Hosers.
Whoa, I don't know if I've ever heard of that one.
Yoga Hosers. You know what's good about Yoga Hosers is Johnny Depp. Do you see his moles on his face and they keep switching spots on his face? Rebel Phoenix says LOL. Her favorite number is 13. Zachary says his lucky number is 4. Paul says, my apologies. Hello.
What's up?
All right.
That never gets old. It just never gets old.
Brian says best classic doctor is Tom Baker. Best new doctor is Peter Capaldi. But I don't know what he's talking about.
Tom Baker is actually my doctor. That was the first one I've seen when I was little, when my father had introduced me to Doctor Who. And Peter Capaldi, he's an excellent one, but I'm going to say David Tennant is my second favorite.
Okay, but nobody was talking about Doctor Who.
We were talking about Doctor Who. She has the TARDIS behind her.
Oh, okay. Matthew White says, my apologies. Hi.
What's up?
All right. Zachary is saying The Metallica thing that he was talking about before is the pinball machine.
Pinball machine.
His favorite pinball machine is the Metallica one. That's pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
So, yep, her favorite car is Christine. What's up? She's telling me again, Christine. Jeremy Hirsch, favorite number 666. Duh.
Shocker.
He's Lucifer the cat. Lucifer the cat in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate. Zachary says Nobody 2 is a movie. What is that? Nobody 2. Has anyone ever heard of that? Nobody 2?
Nobody ever heard of that. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the first one's about a hitman, so this is the sequel to it.
Okay, this says Christopher Lloyd.
Nobody.
We're gonna have to watch it. It's called Nobody and Nobody 2. All right, that's pretty cool.
The first one was good.
Josh says yes, it's the sequel to Nobody. Comes out in August. Okay, so that's the movie that Zachary is looking forward to. It's called Nobody 2. So now I'm gonna have to go watch the movie Nobody. And Jeremy says the first Nobody was great. And Amanda says look up the first Nobody. Awesome movie. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it. Favorite cars, 1967 GTO. All right, now we've gone through all the comments. It was a pretty fun ride.
Nobody was listening to me before. I want the Knight Rider car kit.
But you're not saying why you want it.
Why I want it?
Yeah.
Because you can do a lot of cool shit.
Like what?
Be Knight Rider.
Okay.
I actually just took a picture of that last month. That car was down here near me at a convention.
Really?
Yeah, the kit car. Yeah.
That's
awesome.
pretty dope.
You wouldn't want like the Ecto 1 or something?
No, because it doesn't do cool things.
I would want the Echo one.
It looks cool. All right.
Especially with the kick out seat, you know.
Yeah.
I would eject myself.
Zachary says he's stoked for the Toxic Avenger remake. Do you want to see the Toxic Avenger remake?
I'll watch it. I'm a big fan of the first one, so when they do remakes, I kind of go into them like very cautiously, like I'm walking on eggshells. I'll still watch it, but they better not ruin it.
You're gonna critique it, right?
Right.
First one, classic.
Very cool. Anything you want to ask before we let them go and talk about how Rebel and the other actors can win some awards?
Okay. Well. Okay, let me ask them, since the Toxic Avenger 2 was brought up, does anybody have a favorite trauma film?
A favorite what?
What do you
trauma
mean exactly?
Because that's who made the first Toxic Avenger. The Toxic Avenger films. Nobody's familiar with Trauma.
Not as much. I was more of a Full Moon kind of guy than Trauma. Liked Puppet Master and...
Those are good ones.
Yeah, I
Killjoy and all that cool stuff.
Those are great.
Well, you know, I am judging everybody very silently right now for not knowing what trauma is. So it's okay, but I'm going to pretend that I'm not.
Sorry.
No, I'm joking.
All right. Amanda says she's excited for Return of the Living Dead. Trash's Revenge, which is a cool fan film. Some of the guys that are in Boredom and Bloodshed were filming recently. Zach says, yeah, Lloyd Kaufman has some involvement in the film, so it gives me high hopes. Zachary loves Trauma. Zachary, what's your favorite Trauma movie? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, Zachary.
Jeremy says, love all the Full Moon movies. Yeah, I really liked Full Moon. He says he loves Trauma too, so you don't have to feel bad. Says he loves Trauma too.
He's just worried that Lucifer's lines are going to get...
Loved Full Moon. All the Ginger Dead Man and Killjoy and all the Puppet Master stuff. Okay, so Phantasm. Amanda likes Phantasm.
Phantasm's a good movie.
Josh says either Combat Shock or Nuke 'Em High for him.
The Combat Shock is a good one.
Paul says
Nuke 'Em High. Everybody likes that one.
Paul's not familiar with Trauma. I have a list of
Have a
dramas.
list of
Like,
dramas.
I think he thought we said trauma.
That's what I thought too. I trauma, yeah, because now with Puppet Masters and stuff, yeah, I'm a big fan of those. But I was like,
Well, no. Puppet Master is Full Moon.
Oh, Full Moon. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, trauma, not trauma.
Gotcha.
Yep,
I was-
trauma.
I have enough
We're going
trauma for everybody.
Trauma.
Paul's like, I like dramas. I don't know about trauma. Zachary is, I'm a sucker for a Toxic Avenger. Toxie is such a good mascot.
Yes.
All right. All right. Well,
Toxie.
all right. Glad we're, Trauma, if you feel like giving us a plug back on your show, just feel free. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, same thing for QT and Kevin Smith and all those guys if you're watching, which I know you are. All right. Paul
Yeah, give us
McLean.
a shout out back, man. Do it.
All right. So thank you guys so much for being on with us tonight. It's been a blast. We're going to be back next
Thank
week
you
with
for
a bunch
inviting us.
of cool actors. It's been a
Yeah,
lot of
press the
fun.
eject button right there.
I'm going to eject them. But then we're going to talk about how they can all win awards. So we're going to kick them out and then tell them how they can win awards. So guys, make sure you watch it twice or whatever later so that you get all the information. Let's see. Amanda says, movies like Nobody and The Expendables are my chick flicks. Do you have the chick flick?
Not the Expendables.
What's your chick flick?
Netflix. Let me see. I have some. Just wait. 16 Candles.
Oh, good
That's a
movie.
good one.
That is.
Yeah. See?
What about Revenge of the Nerds back in the day? That was a fun film.
Oh, I love those.
Those are good. They killed you, those. Oh, yeah.
Those are your chick flicks, Revenge of the Nerds and 16 Candles.
Oh, like the 80s teen movies. Those movies are
Brat Pack.
awesome.
The Brat Pack.
Porky,
Breakfast Club,
Empire
right?
Records.
The
Yeah.
Breakfast Club. Yeah.
The Breakfast Club. Well, Empire
my
Records
favorite.
was later, but the Heathers.
Goonies.
I made
The
you watch
Goonies.
that.
Yeah, the Heathers is good. That's a chick flick.
Yeah, that's a chick flick.
It is pretty
A
good.
chick flick is whatever you want to make it. It really is.
True.
It is a good one.
16 Candles is really funny. You need to watch it.
Have a good night, Matt. Brother, man. Josh. My another
All right.
brother.
Everyone's saying goodnight, but I'm offended because I want you guys to stay after these guys leave so I can talk to you. Say goodnight. All right,
They want to talk to us.
All right, we're gonna let you guys go. Phil, we will see you next month, and then we will be. Oh, sorry, Joshua asked about Killer Pizza. When are we going to film Killer Pizza? We're filming Boredom and Bloodshed at the end of August. As soon as we're done filming, we're going to start looking at locations for Killer Pizza. We're going to set those dates, and then we're going to start promoting the heck out of that. So that'll be the next big thing to look forward to. If you guys have not gotten involved with Killer Pizza, I don't know why. I've spent 2 years trying to tell everybody that'll listen to me that it's a good project to get involved with. So make sure you at least go check it out and make an informative decision based on me telling you to go join right now.
Watch the first trailer of Killer Pizza. I do the synopsis for you.
All right.
Christina Spencer has a nice calm boo-boo.
Cute.
Yeah, this is Carson.
It's been an
He's
hour and a
one of
half.
them.
We gotta let them go.
Well, she was holding up a boo-boo.
All right. Zachary says he's gonna stay. That's why Zachary's my favorite. That's why. All right.
You're not
Sorry.
supposed to
Scott
have
filmed with us
favorites.
on Friday the 13th Blood Loss.
He was part of our under 18 group for that. He checks out the podcast a lot. He's in the comments, hanging out, having fun. Matthew White says, Killer Pizza, the snack that bites you back. Yeah, real quick. Boredom and Bloodshed, we're filming this summer. We talked about Horror Hound Bites a little bit more with the cast members. So Boredom and Bloodshed is starring Christian Bester, who we mentioned before. It's, of course, starring Phil Petranto, who's on the screen with us, and Christina Spencer, who's here. But it's also starring Ari Lehman, who is the original Jason Voorhees, the very first Friday the 13th movie. How cool is that? This is going to be an original movie. It's going to be better than Blood Loss in pretty much every way. The cinematography is going to be better. We've upgraded a lot of our equipment. The audio is going to be better. The whole thing's going to be better. And since it's an original IP, we can actually have it on streaming platforms, do whatever we want to do with it. So definitely worth something checking out.
That's exciting.
Definitely worth checking out. I don't know. I said that backwards. You guys know what I mean. Go check it out on Indiegogo. This week is your final week to join the cast. After that, you're out of luck. Right.
That's right.
Can't make any can't ruin surprises, but it's pretty safe to say that we're going to follow that project up with something else, and this is going to introduce a lot of those brand new characters. So if you want to be a part of it, this is the perfect time to get involved. Let's see. Zachary saying he loves Ari. Yeah, Ari's the coolest. We filmed the music video with him after we filmed the scenes for Blood Loss. He won an Outstanding Achievement Award. We'll talk about those awards in a couple minutes. Yeah, Ari's a lot of fun. So that's Boredom and Bloodshed. Killer Pizza, the snack that bites you back, is starring a lot of amazing cast members, such as Tom Glenn, who was Kringle in Creepshow. He's kind of like the killer Santa Claus. We have Walter Phelan, who was Dr. Satan in House of a Thousand Corpses. He was in he's worked on he's an award-winning FX artist too, so he's worked on Charmed, Thor, The Avengers, The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, Goosebumps. He was the Mummy in the old Goosebumps video game. It was a live-action video game. He was in X-Files, Race to Witch Mountain.
But Charmed, when we had him on our show, we got some behind the scenes like stories and everything where he was saying that when he did the effects on Charmed, they would actually pick the effects artists to be the demons on that show. So he was actually played Abraxas because of that, because they would just come in and just be like, who wants to do it like today type of thing. So they would each take turns playing the demons on that show, so cool. Which is a little cool like trivia there for everyone.
What else was he a part of?
I remember Abraxas.
Did he do anything with Devil's Rejects or no?
Yeah, he did. He filmed scenes as Dr. Satan, but they ended up getting cut.
Oh, they cut it?
Yeah, which happens. But yeah, so he filmed Dr. Satan. He appears in House of a Thousand Corpses. Then he filmed scenes with like Bill Moseley and stuff for Devil's Rejects, and it's like long lost footage or something. They found some like behind the scenes photos that we've seen, so those are pretty cool. But yeah, he's an award-winning FX artist. He's done like a lot of these cool characters in different movies. He was a demon in Little Nicky, and some other stuff too. He forgot. Oh yeah, he was in From Dusk Till Dawn. Leprechaun. He worked on Leprechaun 2, nice. Wishmaster, like a bunch of the movies. He forgot he was in Little Nicky. Like I had to remind him. I'm like, when you were in Little Nicky, and he's like, I wasn't in Little Nicky. I was like, weren't you the demon in Little Nicky? He's like, oh yeah, I was in Little Nicky. yeah. He was
to have done so much, you forget what you're in.
yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
So many big projects too. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, Walter Phelan, Tom Glenn, Nancy Ann Ritter, who was one of the bathroom girls in Scream. She's Sydney goes in the bathroom, and Nancy Ann and Lenora are standing there talking about Sydney and Sydney's mom. She's such a slut, or whatever they're saying. Like that, she's in that scene. So she's in Killer Pizza. A ton of other really great people. Christian Bester's back for that one. Phil Petranto. Who else is in it? Nathaniel Oliver, Tam Taylor, Mark Brubaker. Just like the usual cool people. So it's definitely worth checking out. It's going to be a big project. Let's see. Amanda's saying, I really want to see Killer Pizza. I love things like Rubber. Oh, the movie Rubber, Attack of the Killer Donuts, Killer Sofa, the Killer Pinata, to name a few. This is going to be so much better than those. All right.
You know, me and Emmy, we were
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes
for a horror film one day, and we found a movie called Killer Recliner. That was a good one.
Some absolutely amazing folks. Yes. Yep. All right. So it's been an hour and a half. We're going to let them go. Then we're going to talk about how they can win awards so that they know exactly how it works and they can decide whether or not that's something for them. Okay?
So you're kicking them off and then telling them how to do it?
Yeah. Kicking them off, then telling them how to do it. All right? All right.
Well, I feel the love.
All right. So Phil,
It was
thank you so
fun,
much.
guys.
We'll see you next month. Let us know about that date for the reading at Barnes and Noble, because maybe if it ends up being a little bit closer, maybe some of these guys would want to stay a little bit longer and then go see it.
Yeah, it'll be posted on Facebook soon. So,
all right, cool.
So,
thank you,
really
Phil.
Cool, Phil.
Bye, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
All right, Evan Gassman.
Say goodbye.
He said, "See ya." What am I supposed to do?
He says, "See ya."
Evan Gassman, go watch a Quentin Tarantino movie, and we're gonna have you back on soon to talk about it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. All right.
See ya.
We're gonna look forward to working with. Has he done any of the episodes yet, Evan?
Yeah, I actually have to review his footage and everything now.
Oh, okay.
To give him some feedback and everything, because this will be his first acting experience.
Okay. All right. Looking forward to that. Thank you so much for being a part of it with us.
Yep. Bye.
All right. Zachary says, no, Jeremy says, killer toilet. Zachary says, bye guys, you all rock. I don't have like a video for goodbye because you're staying and watching until the end. That's why. Mandy Colman, thank you so much for everything. You've been awesome as always. She's a producer on Boredom and Bloodshed. She's acting in it. She's in Horror Hound Bites with Mary Kate, Killer Pizza. It's pretty sweet. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. All right, so awesome. We always like having you on. We're gonna have you back on again soon. So viewers, don't get too sad. All of these guys will be back. They'll all be back.
They'll all be back.
All right.
It sounds like a threat.
I'll be back.
All right, and then so goodbye, Mandy. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
And then one final question for Christina Spencer. What is the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
Terminator.
All right. Thanks
Hands
so much
down,
for being on with
Terminator.
us. Which one? The first one? Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
Number one? All right. We'll look forward to seeing you next month. We're going to have a lot of fun filming your scene. It should be a good
I'm excited.
group of, we have a good group of people that'll be there. So you'll be at least on set with Rebel and everything. So, all right. Thanks for hanging out with us. We're going to see you soon.
Thanks for inviting me. I had a blast.
Goodbye,
Good night.
Christina. All right, they're gone. Let's say bad things about them. All right. Okay, guys. Let me take a sip of this. I'm going to talk about these awards quick. Losing my voice. You talk for a second. No.
You kind of sound normal to me.
I mean, talk to them for a second.
Okay, so he wants me to talk to you guys. He sounded normal to me. So we're about to go over how you can win awards. I didn't know that we were going to do this, but it's actually a very good topic.
Yep. Let's see. Amanda saying should be on TV. It feels like a YouTube fan film. What should be on TV? Let me know. Oh, Killer Toilet. Is that it? I don't know.
Killer Toilet?
Zachary says, I might try to put some cash on the side because I'd love to work with y'all again. Maybe Killer Pizza? Who knows? Yeah, so all of these projects are available on Indiegogo. You can get yourself an acting role in the movie. You can get a producer credit, some custom merchandise, get your song in the movie, get your book in the movie. Go back and watch any of our other episodes because we spend time in all of them talking about it. But yeah, so this is your final week to sign up for Boredom and Bloodshed, but Killer Pizza will be around for a while. Josh says, cool Goosebumps shirt, by the way. Thank you, Josh. Mandy and Emmy got the shirt for me. I like Goosebumps a lot. That's
Those
why
are
it slips out of my mouth sometimes. I'm like Goosebumps, oops. But yeah, I like Goosebumps. So there it is. Okay, let's talk about awards. So Friday the 13th Blood Loss won a whole bunch of awards. It was pretty cool. We got Best Director Award. We got I Lost Track, Best Feature Film. And okay, so let's take a step back.
Okay.
Actually, let's not. Let's stay where I was because that was fun. We won a bunch of awards, right? Best Director Award, Best Feature Film, Best International Feature Film, and some of these were multiple, right? Like we won from multiple fan films or film festivals. Hang on, because they're going on about Goosebumps now. Yes, I'll keep
Yes.
this in mind. Amanda says Goosebumps and Fear Street are my jam. I like Fear Street too, or I like the books growing up at least. The show is okay. It's not really for me. But anything Goosebumps, I'm pretty much on. Actually, the new Goosebumps shows aren't really for me either. But everything else is. All right, so film festivals. Friday the 13th Blood Loss won a bunch of awards. Usually
They're
have
not
them here.
here
They're not
right
here
now.
right now. Usually have a trophy sitting here. It's not here. But we won in every major category. Best actor, best director, best feature film, best international feature film, best makeup. She won
Yes,
best
I
makeup
did.
twice. Best actor for Christian Bester. Best actress for Beatrice Bupley. Then those are all first place. Then we have some other ones where it's like honorable mention or outstanding achievement awards and things like that. That's kind of like second and third place for a lot of these festivals. They're all a little bit different the way that they kind of handle that. But okay, so this brings me to you guys. How can you guys get these awards? Well, it's pretty simple. You all know that I don't have infinite money, right? It's just how it is. So the way this works is you go and you find these film festivals and they charge a submission fee, okay? And what they do is they'll have categories for each festival that they do, and some of the categories could be best director, best makeup, best actor, best actress, best producer, best script, or whatever. They have all these different awards, right? So you have to submit for each one individually. In other words, most of the time, they're all a little bit different, but most of the time, when you submit your movie, you get to choose which categories you want to put the movie in. Okay, so now let's say you're a producer on the film. You're an associate producer on Boredom and Bloodshed, and you want to put your name in the hat to win an award. So what you'll do is you'll contact me and you'll say, this is how much money I want to put towards it. And by the way, these submissions are anywhere from like $4 up to like hundreds of dollars. Like a round number for a lot of them, an average number is like $50. Sometimes they're cheaper, sometimes they're more expensive. It just depends on what festivals you want to get into. But so what we would do is take your information, say that you want a specific festival, we'll put you in that specific festival. If you come up with a dollar amount, you say, I have $100, I want you to put me in for like best producer or whatever. What we'll do is we'll take that $100, we'll go through and we'll see how much the submissions cost, and we'll put you in as many festivals as possible so that you can win, X amount of festivals per however many we submitted for, hopefully. And so the money, just so you know, we don't keep any of that. We get $0 from that. We don't profit from that at all. We're not looking for prize money from the festivals. The money that you give us for that does not go to making the movie. It does not go to perks. You do not get a perk for that. Some of the festivals are very different from others. Some of them want you to pay for your own trophy. So it's just so you guys know how it works. So, for example, we have Christina Spencer, who is on set with us for Boredom and Bloodshed. She could come do this, work on these scenes, and then say, hey, I want to put in for a couple festivals. So then we'll go over some different options. She'll send us the money that she wants us to put towards her submissions only, right? So that's not going to go towards our makeup thing or best director or whatever. It's just going towards best actress Christina Spencer for Boredom and Bloodshed, directed by Mandy, right? So then we put that in, and then there's a very real chance that she will win that award. Even though it's her first time acting, first time being on set. We just did Blood Loss, okay? It was our first feature film that we did on our own. We had done some other smaller things with other projects and things, but now we're doing our own thing. Blood Loss, we won awards. We already know how it works. Boredom and Bloodshed, very real chance that it's going to win awards, right? And not only could it win awards, but we're able to put it into more festivals because of the type of movie it is, right? It's not a fan film. and sometimes there are timeline guides and things. So with Boredom and Bloodshed, we just have more options. So it's very, very, very possible that you guys can win awards. I mean, I would almost say after the experience that we just had that I can't promise you that you'll win, but I can pretty much guarantee that the movie is going to win something. So if you guys want to do it, that is how we have to do it. It's the only way to do it. When I put my money in, what I'm going to do is go for best film, best feature film, best horror film, best international film, best director for Mandy, best producer for me, best makeup for Mandy. And then whatever you guys want to do is up to you, but you can do it, and that's how you do it. And I can show you up front the submission fees so that it's all, you know exactly what's happening. But that's the way to go. If you're just starting out, you just have a small part in the movie, and you don't think you can win something, you actually can win something, and then that will look very good when you go to your next project, whether it's with us or somebody else. Somebody say, okay, well, now they're not Christina Spencer, the brand new actress. Now they're award-winning actress Christina Spencer from Boredom and Bloodshed, award-winning producer Mandy Colman from Boredom and Bloodshed, or whatever the case. So that's how it's done. It's done the same way with music. If you're a musician, they have it for music videos. They have it for, you know, best score, best script, best screenplay, best whatever. Whatever you're doing on set, that's they have something probably. Is there anything I forgot to mention? They send you a certificate. That's free. You know, every festival is different. Some are better than others. Some are more difficult than others. Some have like very competitive filmmakers in them. Some are brand new to filmmaking. They're all different. Some of the festivals are credited IMDb festivals, which means that it'll actually attach your win to IMDb. Others are too new to be a part of that program. I think you have to be like a 5-year festival or something like that. So if you do a first year, it might not show up on IMDb, but you could always go in there and then add your own credit, right? And say like, hey, I won this thing. You can upload the certificate or whatever. So something to think about. But for anyone out there that wants to do it, it just helps you and it helps us, because it says like, look, this person won this award from the movie that we made. That's it. There's no profit on our end. You know, as far as you guys giving us $50 and saying you want to put your name in, we're going to show you what it costs to do whatever festivals, or if you want to send like one set amount, I'll go in and put them in for as many as I can and then show it to you. And then that's it. We don't make any money from the film festivals. We've never seen any prize money from the film festivals. We don't go in person. And we probably won't go to very many in person. We don't really do those things because we have a hard time traveling due to Mandy's health. So if you guys want it and you're interested, that's how it is. That's how you do it. Let's see. Some people are saying Zachary Scott. That's interesting. Yeah. If anyone has any questions about it, let me know now, because I don't want to talk about this again. Best burger cooker. Let's see. Paul says, I recently decided to try giving my stories to producers or directors. How would that work? Because I think I have some really good stuff. I can give a small description of one now. No, don't do that. Hang on. Hang on a second. All right. Zachary Scott. Yeah, I was in a short film which just recently premiered at Tribeca last month. See? Very cool. That's the other thing. You can get them, I mean, screened in front of a bunch of cool people at these festivals. It's all a little bit different. You might be able to put them in festivals that are close to you guys and then go to the festival, watch it in person. And if they have an award for you, you go up on stage, you get your trophy and certificate or whatever they have for you. Paul, I was hoping I could land an acting role. Okay,
really
I'll
cool
talk about that in a second.
About the festivals is your submissions and everything, because they get announced and everything to the crowds and everything that are actually there at these festivals. I actually had a bunch of people who started following me on Instagram, telling me that they were a fan of my work and everything after they viewed the blood loss at a festival over in Europe. which I thought was pretty cool. So your name does get your name out there.
Yeah, so we submit to festivals all over. Some are in America, some are new festivals, some have been around for a bit, some are out of the country in different countries. They're all different. Some of them, I mean, there's horror specific festivals too, like what was the one like Dunwich Horror Fest? We won something like best feature film or something in it.
That was the best feature film.
So there's all kinds of stuff. There's people here asking questions, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, let's go back to Paul. I recently decided to try giving my stories to producers or directors. How would that work? Because I think I have some really good stuff. I can give a small description of one now. Okay, don't give the description. Write your story and then submit it to the Screen Actors Guild, because then it'll be protected, so that your ideas are not floating around the internet. It says, I've tried to give my stories to producers or directors. Okay. So if you're sending your story to me, really it sounds like you might want to do is submit your stories to a studio or something like that. But for example, if you submit your story to me, I'm just going to ask you how you plan on funding it. How do you plan on, first of all, I'm not going to look at it, because I would want you to have me sign something before I look at it. But so how do you plan on getting funding for it? Is that why you're sending it to producers? Do you want somebody to fund the movie? See, we work with crowdfunding. We use Indiegogo to raise all the money that we have to make the movies. So what we do is we offer perks, and if you donate, depending on how much you donate, which perk you choose, you might get a shirt or a hat or a mug or a poster or an acting role or an official producer credit or whatever. But that's how we get funding for our movies. We don't have any private investors, or if we do, they're not major contributors. We don't have any big studio behind us. We do everything on our own. So it's a little bit different from a big movie. We're non-union. Paul also wants to know, I was hoping I could land an acting role. Well, I'm not sure if you are acting or if you want to get started acting. If you want to get started acting, my honest to God advice is that getting involved with the right Indiegogo campaign can be very beneficial. There are a whole bunch of campaigns out there. Some of them are not great. Some of them are pretty good. It all depends on who you get involved with. When it comes to us, we try to do our best to create some footage that you could potentially use to create a demo reel. We try to talk to you about the importance of getting professional headshots and all kinds of things. So we try to at least push you in the right direction if that's what you want to do. We did an entire podcast about a month or two ago that literally explained how Christian Bester, who was brand new to acting a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's a year and a half. No. 2 years now.
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Christian Bester was brand new to acting. He came and filmed Friday the 13th Blood Loss with us out in the woods in the middle of nowhere, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, right? And he went from doing that to then getting on Oxygen. He played a killer on the Oxygen channel. Then he was in Law and Order SVU right after that, pretty much, and he had speaking lines on the show, on the episode he was in. Then he was in FBI Most Wanted. He ended up winning awards for Blood Loss. Then he won awards for some other like short films he had done. And then he next thing you know, he's got like a larger role on set with Ben Stiller's sister and Gwyneth Paltrow's mom. And now he's doing some other bigger things that I can't tell you about. But we literally break down exactly how he went from hanging out with us in the woods to now doing all this cool stuff. He explains exactly how to get an agent, how he got an agent, how he got his manager, and everything you can think of, right? It's all right there. It's literally a free, this is how you do it video. It's an hour long, and everybody watching this should 1000% watch that video, because it's literally, if you're an actor, an aspiring actor, you think you know what's going on. And I mean, I've seen people talking about how, you know, the agents are like scamming people, or you know, if somebody wants you to pay for a headshot, it's a scam. There are a lot of scams out there, but you have to invest in yourself. And this video, I don't know, just go on YouTube. It's viral Venom Christian Bester from like 2 months ago or something. I'll repost it on Facebook for you guys.
We should post it in the comments of this
video. I'll post it in the comments of this video. Watch that freaking video. It's an hour of your life that is going to be worth spending on this video. Watch the video 5 times. I don't care about the views. I'm not going to make a penny from the views. No. I don't care. We have other videos that are going to end up with more views. It's literally, you know, something that we could do that helps me, because then people aren't asking me the same questions over and over and over and over. It's explaining you exactly how we went from being in the woods to now getting paid to do real jobs. Watch that video.
It's
freaking watch it.
A to Z, very informative. It's the whole alphabet of what needs to be done in order to succeed with your acting career.
It costs you $0 to watch the video. It's an hour of your life that's going to be worth spending on the video, and I get nothing from it. I'm not doing it for any monetary benefit. Okay, Mandy Colman. Let's see. How do you find what categories are available? Okay, so what we do is a lot of people use a popular platform called Film Freeway. If you go to Film Freeway, you can go and find all of these different festivals, and it'll show you exactly what categories they have available. A lot of the common ones are the ones that I mentioned before. You can submit for Best Director, Best Producer, Best Actor, Best Actress, whatever. So a lot of them are the same ones over and over, but a lot of them also have their own things going on, or their own stipulations. Some, you might find a festival where it's like, we'll only take movies that are directed by females. We only want female directors. We only want Black directors. We only want horror movies. There are a lot of these things that you'll find. So there's a lot of that stuff. The categories, most of them have the ones I just mentioned, but they all have their own things. So you just have to go on and check. Normally, the way it works too is the farther away the festival is, the cheaper it is to get your movie submitted to it. And then what happens is they don't have to select your movie to be in the thing. So if you're not selected, they just most of them just keep the funds, and then it's kind of it. You pay to have a chance to be selected. So once you pay, they have a deadline that they have to meet, where they have to tell you whether or not you were selected for the festival. Then once that date comes up, they'll send you an email and say, yes, you were selected, or no, you were not selected. If you were selected, then you'll have, they're all different, but the way it can work is that they'll say, okay, you were nominated for this award, and then some more time goes by, and then they have a festival date, and then on that date they'll say, okay, and we'll screen the movie here, and then a lot of times that is their award. Will you leave the catalog? A lot of times that's the date where they have to tell you who the winners are. So if you're with them in person, they might say like, okay, the winner is this, the winner is that. If you're not, they might go on. Some of them like making YouTube videos. They'll make a YouTube video and they'll say, okay, in first place is this, and second place in this category is that, and then this category and that. And then some of them just post it on their website, but they all eventually end up sending you an email. And they let you know if you won, you didn't win, what place you came in. Some of them will say like, you got this honorable mention award because you were better than all of these other videos, and that basically means you came in like second or third place depending on the film festival. It's like a nice, like, here's something, but you weren't the best. Like there was someone else who we thought was better in that category. Also, if you do, a lot of them have a bulk submission rate where you can submit to all the categories at a discount.
I imagine that most of you guys watching probably won't want to do that if you're involved with our films, because you just want the specific categories that you guys are a part of, like best actor, best actress, best producer, that kind of thing. But that's available too. Let's see. Paul says, well, I want to lead an acting role in a good movie. I just figured if I had something to offer, it would help get ahead of the game. Well, okay, so you could make your own movie. You could crowdfund the movie like we're doing. You could make yourself the lead actor and get your movie made that way, and then you'd be the star of the movie if you wanted to. Yeah. It takes a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of work to do what we're doing with crowdfunding, but you can do it. We offer a course if you want to sign up. You know, it's pretty easy. Another option would be to go through Indiegogo, get a role through there, and then try to network that way and meet some people. Maybe you'll end up landing a role, you know, that you really like, or you know, okay, so we talk about casting websites. So again, casting websites cost money, right? Nothing that you do with acting is going to be free. So casting website, you sign up, you go, you submit an audition for a role. When we put out casting submissions, we put out some submissions for Friday the 13th Blood Loss, right? A lot of you guys might not, you guys would not fit into all of the criteria that we were looking for, because you had to be a certain age or whatever the case, right? But these submission, these what am I saying? Casting notices that we put out were we just went through Backstage, which is a popular website, but we got thousands of submissions, literally thousands of submissions, and then I have to pick one person, and then you know what all the other people are going to do? Cry about it when they could just go to Indiegogo right now and join the. All right, no, but okay, so we go through, and we rarely ever do this. Don't wait on us to do this for Killer Pizza, because it's just, you're going to be waiting forever and you're not going to be in the movie. Go to Indiegogo today and sign up. But the way it worked for us was we put out these casting calls. We had all these kids submitting for the roles, and then we had to have all of the girls do a self-tape audition of Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. And then we had all the boys do the Goonies.
Yes.
And then all of the kids, all of them sent us these videos. And then I have to watch the Dorothy audition over and over and over and over. And you were there, and you were there.
Yeah, he would go through the majority of them, and then he would pick the ones that he thought were the best out of them. And then we would sit down together and make the final selection.
A lot of them I didn't even watch beforehand because there's just too many. And then Goonies, it was... up there, it's our time. Down here, up there, it's their time.
No, it'd be like that one. He'd be like that one. I'd be like yes, and he'd be like, okay, they got the part.
so that's how it worked. And then so like out of all these kids that audition, because they want to be in. And by the way, this is a Friday the 13th fan film, not the biggest film in the world, not the biggest one, right? We got all those submissions for these roles, so it's not always cut and dry. Again, you have to watch that video that I was talking about before, because we just don't have time to cover everything. Watch that video. Take everything we're saying with a grain of salt. Go watch that video, because that one's going to make a lot more sense.
Yes.
Jeremy Hirsch says Lucifer. Oh yeah, it was Lucifer.
Yeah, it was Lucifer.
All right.
She wanted to say hello to everybody.
All right. Let's see. Oh my God, the kitty, beautiful. Mandy says, great episode, highly recommended. Yes, we will post the link to that video in the comments of this one at the end. So if you're watching this after it goes live, or if you're watching it at the end, whatever, tonight, as soon as you see this, go watch that other video, because it's going to answer every question you could possibly have. I just got a little excited with my fingers just now. I should have taken more time to write my thoughts better. I thought you asked good questions.
We did ask good questions.
Where can I find that video? I'm going to post the link in the comments section of this video, because all of you should go watch it. 1,000%. I do not benefit from you guys watching that, other than you guys have the questions and you don't have to ask me, because you already know the answers to the questions. A lot of them are just flat out Like, hey, is this how it works? Yes or no? And Christian will sit there, award-winning actor Christian Bester, who's been on all these cool projects. He's only been acting for less than 2 years.
Less than 2 years.
He's giving you all of the answers, literally not holding back any information. He tells me this stuff off the air, right? In private, he tells me these things. Then I had him come on the thing and tell you guys so that you know, so that if it's your dream to be an actor, this is exactly how you freaking do it.
I think it's important to mention, though, to everyone that what Christian is going over is actually landing roles with speaking lines, not being a background extra.
No background, yeah.
Camera tie with speaking lines.
Being a background extra is great. There's nothing wrong with that. There are people that go from set to set to set to set, and they just love being background extras. They get to meet all the people and be on all the sets. They have all these stories, and they get paid for it, and it's super cool. But for those of you that want to do more than that, you want to have speaking lines in real movies, real shows, and all this stuff, he literally tells you exactly how to do it. There's no, I mean, it's the best way to do it, and it's going to take effort on your part. I know it sucks to hear that, but it's the truth. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to invest in yourself, but that's how you do it. And it's less than 2 years, and he's you know, okay. Anyway, Zachary Scott, go watch video.
All the answers to all your questions and more.
I would just like to say I love that I got into the indie world. The fresh ideas and how amazing you all are is just so awesome. Yeah, indie can be great. There are a lot of really great people that are involved. You'll meet a lot of people that you're really, really like and get along with. You just have to take the time to look for those people and to find the projects that make you happy. Paul says, I think the best movies I ever watched were independently made. Some of them are, yeah. They don't have studios looking over them, you know, with big studio made movies. So when we're talking about independent, we're saying that you're not a part of the union. Okay, once you become a part of the union, then you have all these rules, right? For actors, you're put in a pool with all of these other incredibly talented actors that are used to doing all these things. And if you're not experienced, you're tossed in with these people that maybe have more ground than you do. They've done all the stuff that we talked about in the other video. They have all of their stuff together, and so it becomes difficult. So it's something to keep in mind. Good things come from it. It's not what I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying there are things that you have to think about. Totally agree. Yes. Anything good takes work. Yes, it does. Agree. And then, so if I want to land an acting role, are you saying one of the best options is doing what you are saying? I think I missed what you said a little bit. So the best thing I tell you to do is go watch the freaking video. Because listen, if you want to be the leading man in the next Batman movie, it ain't going to happen today. You got to go watch a video. You got to put in the work. You got to do all the things that we're talking about in that video. And it's going to take time to get there. You're not going to be fucking Batman tomorrow, okay?
You just the F word.
It's just being honest with everybody.
You just dropped the F-bomb.
Okay, but if you're just starting out and you want to get a good role in a project that people care about, you don't have to wait the next 10 years like a lot of these other people are doing. A lot of these people have been acting for 10 years. They're like, I've never been in Law and Order, because they're not doing what they should be doing. They're not investing in themselves. They're just not doing things the way that we recommend doing. Let's see. Where's that video? I'm going to leave the link in the comments section. Sorry for swearing before, by the way. It slipped. Mandy says, hey, Anthony, what video should we watch? You should watch the video. I'm going to post the link in the comments section. She's in the back right now. I can see her smiling and stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to leave the link in the comment section of the video at the end. It's a viral Venom episode that we did with Christian Bester, award-winning Christian Bester. He's been on Law & Order. He's worked with all these cool people. He literally tells you...
What video is it?
It's a freaking viral Venom video with Christian Bester. And the thing is that he has nothing to gain. He has nothing to gain from you guys listening to what he's saying. He's not misleading you. I'm not misleading you.
Was it that video we made with Christian Bester?
It was the one I made with Christian Bester about 2 months ago. All right, guys. So go watch the video. I don't know what else to tell you. It's the best. It's the best. All of these viral Venom episodes that we've done with you guys are super fun. We get to come on here, we promote our projects, we tell you about all the cool perks we have available. It helps spread the word. You guys see the videos and you get involved, you donate some money, we use that money to help make the movie. You guys get cool perks out of it. It helps keeps things, you know, and going around and around. That video that I keep talking about is the best video that I've made because it should be the one that you guys are gravitating towards because it has all the answers. All
the one with Christian Bester.
The one with Christian Bester, because and not just the one with Christian Bester because he's been on multiple times, but this specific video that we're going to link in the comments section, it has everything that you need to know. No lies told, raw, free information that people are going to charge you for, and people are going to lie to you about and tell you that you need things that you don't need. All the information is right there, and it's all he's doing this in real time and coming on the show and telling you how he's doing it.
So that's the video we should watch?
It's the one they should watch. I've seen it. I've seen it. I know how good it is. All right. All right. So is that all we have for tonight?
That's all we have for tonight. Please.
All right. Sounds good.
We're going, what time is it?
It's 11:07. Right? Yep, we've been on for a couple hours. All right, so hopefully,
if we make it to 11:11, we can all make a wish.
Yeah, we'll do that then. I just think it's amazing. Me not being an actor or anything, y'all have been so accepting and amazing. Opened my world to someone much to be excited for again in cinema. You know, yeah, we try our best to create this group. This community of people that enjoy working together. You know, if you're not an actor, you can still get involved in a bigger capacity if you wanted to become a producer, get an official producer credit on Boredom and Bloodshed today. Go to work tomorrow and tell everybody, look, man, I quit, you know, because I'm producing this new movie starring Ari Lehman. Starring Ari Lehman. All right. Totally do that, or get your picture in the movie, or get your song in the movie or book, or whatever you guys do. All right, so we're waiting until 11:11 so they can all make a wish.
Yeah, we're gonna make.
You guys all better wish I post this link in the comments section in time, or else who knows, man.
What are you posting a link for?
The one that they're not going to watch, the one that they're going to listen to me say this 57 times and laugh, and then not watch the video. All right.
Oh, he's losing it there. He started to laugh a little too hard.
All right. Here, what I'm doing is I'm going to get the link right now. I'm going to post it.
Oh, so he's going to make the link right now. Is it for that video that you're telling everybody to watch?
Yeah. Then you guys watch it, and then 11:11 comes. You guys make a wish about your acting career, whatever you want, and then all your dreams are going to come true because you guys are leaving to watch this freaking video.
I'm going to make a wish that they watch the video.
All right, let's see.
Just so everybody knows, I held up my cat before. Her name is Sabrina, and she's actually going to be starring in Horror Hound Bites. She'll be portraying Lucifer, and Jeremy Hirsch will be doing the voice for Lucifer.
Yeah, Jeremy Hirsch is a super talented actor.
And he's also going to be in Boredom and Bloodshed. How cool is that?
How cool is that?
That's really cool.
All right, there's the link.
Oh,
okay?
Look, he got the link.
There's the link. So no comments. Excuses. It's free. Are we
supposed to watch that video?
Yes, please watch the video. And if you think it's all BS, whatever, it's up to you. I have nothing to gain from giving you all the answers, okay? I want to do as much as I can in the entertainment industry. Since last February, I'm locked in. Yeah, again, there are different ways to get things done, you know, but he's literally telling you exactly how he did it. So might be able to follow in his footsteps and help in some way, I hope. All right, so it is 11:10. We got one more minute.
I don't think it's like a full minute though. So there you go. Make a wish, everybody.
Make your movie wishes. All right, y'all good? All right, now I'm gonna end this. Go watch that video. It's an hour long. We're not gonna get any money from it. I don't care. All right. There it is. All right. I hope you guys all enjoyed the podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes, thank you for tuning in.
Do go donate to Boredom and Bloodshed tonight, because that does help us get the movie made. Donate to Killer Pizza, because that helps us get the movie made. Donate to Horror Hound Bites, because that allows us to add more cool things to the show. And that's pretty much it. A lot of the Horror Hound Bite stuff goes towards like props and things like that. We recently go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
No, your donations are vital to getting these productions actually made and everything. So your contributions are greatly appreciated. So anything that you can do, please. Like he said, these films will not get made without your help and your support.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern with all different cast members. Okay?
What about new host?
What, we're going to do a co-host?
No, I mean us.
No, we'll be the same host. Same bat time, same bat channel. All righty.
See everybody next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.